if I may talk a little about myself, I've watched it all. I've watched it in India. The sannyasis, the monks, the gurus, the disciples, the politicians, all over the world. I happen to have, somehow I met them all. The writers, the famous people, the painters who are very well known. Either they have come, most of them have come to see me. And it is a sense of deep anxiety that if they don't struggle, there will be nothing. They will be failures. They will, that way of living is the only and the righteous way of living.
To drive oneself to be what is called productive.
Productive, progressive.
Progressive.
And we are taught this from childhood.
Oh, yes.
Our education is that. To battle not only with yourself, with your neighbor. And yet love the neighbor. It becomes too ridiculous. So, having stated that, is there a way of living without conflict? I say there is, obviously. Which is to understand the division, to understand the conflict, to see how fragmented we are, not try to integrate the fragments, which is impossible, but out of that perception, the action is entirely different from integration. Seeing the fragmentations which bring about conflict, which bring about division, which bring about this constant battle, anxiety, strain, heart failure. You follow, so that's what's happening. To see it, to perceive it, and that very perception brings an action which is totally different from the action of conflict. Because the action of conflict has its own energy, brings its own energy, which is divisive, which is destructive, violent. But the energy of perception and acting is entirely different. And that energy is the energy of creation. How do you, as a psychologist, psychotherapist, help another who is deeply hurt and is unaware of it, and to see if it is possible not to be hurt at all?
I don't address the question about is it possible to not be hurt at all. That doesn't come up.
Why? Wouldn't that be a reasonable question?
Well, it seems to be what we're asking here. It is the essence of the question that we're asking. We ask it in terms of particulars only in therapy. And you're asking it more generally. Is it possible to end this hurt, period? Not just a particular hurt that I happen to have.
So how should we proceed?
Well, it would seem that the structure that makes hurt possible is what we have to get at. What makes hurt possible in the first place, not this hurt or that hurt.
I think that's fairly simple. Why am I hurt? Because you say something to me which is not pleasant.
Well, why should that hurt you?
Because I have an image about myself as being a great man. You come along and tell me, don't be an ass, and I get hurt.
What is it that's being hurt there?
There, the image which I have about myself. I'm a great cook, a great scientist, a great carpenter, whatever you will. I've got that picture in myself, and you come along and put a pin into it. And that gets hurt. The image gets hurt. The image is me.
Well, I feel that will not be terribly clear to many people. I mean, how can I be an image? You see, many people will ask, you see, how can an image get hurt? Because if an image is nothing at all, why does it hurt?
Because I've invested in that image a lot of feeling.
Yes.
A lot of ideas, emotions, reactions, all that is me. That's my image.
It doesn't look like an image to me, though. It looks like something real.
That of course, for most people is very real.
Yeah.
But that is me. The reality of that image is me.
Yes. Well, can we get clear that it's an image and not real?
Image is never real. Symbol is never real.
You're saying that I'm just a symbol.
Perhaps. So what is love as we know it? Love brings a great deal of conflict in our life, a great deal of pleasure, a great deal of anxiety, fear, jealousy, envy. Don't you know all this? So what is desire love? Is pleasure love? Is love in the realm or in the field of thought? And apparently, for most of us, it is in that field, love of conflict, pain, anxiety, and thought. And to understand what love is, I'm not understand, have the depth of it, the greatness of it, the flame of it, the beauty of it. How can there be jealousy? How can there be ambition? Aggression, violence? And can one be free completely of all these things? Please do ask this question. Where there is love, then there is, do what you will, it will be right action. It will never bring conflict to one's life. So it's important to see that jealousy, antagonism, conflict, and all the pain of relationship has no place in love, where there is love. And can one be free of all that? Not tomorrow, now. You understand my question? Because as you pointed out yesterday, time, which is the past, the present, and the future, all time is contained in the now. We went into it carefully yesterday. And if we say, I will cultivate love, or I will try and get rid of my jealousy and so on, then when you are trying to be free, trying, then you will never be free. Right? I wonder if you understand this. When you say, I will do my best, which is so silly, which means that one has really not fully perceived the truth that all time, the past, the present, and the future, are in the now. now, in present, actually. Because if you don't do something now, it'll be continue tomorrow. The future is in the now. You understand this? Come on. So, can one put aside completely all the causes of conflict, which is the self, the me, so that there is this sense of flame, the greatness of beauty, love. Unless I fundamentally change, the future will be what I am now. Right? See the truth of this simple fact. Not I'm persuading you, not that you are being told or pressurized or computerized. This is a simple fact. If I am vicious, cruel, brutal today, as I have been in the past, I will be that tomorrow. I can't get away from it. If I am quarreling with my wife or husband and so on, I'll do it tomorrow too. So tomorrow is now. And to break this chain in which we are caught, is there must be a mutation now. What is the energy, the drive, the intensity that will make us change? Outside pressure, obviously, has not done it. Right? That's very clear. Is that clear to you? By changing society, you're not going to be changed. Because you have created the society. Is that clear? We have made this society what it is. Wars, killing each other for some national prestige, honor, for a piece of land. Do you understand what are you? What will make us change? More knowledge about yourself, more knowledge of the world outside of us, knowledge that we must not kill and we kill. We have accumulated thousands of years of knowledge which has helped us to kill people. And also we have knowledge that we shouldn't kill. Where does it lead us? So what will make us change? Not change, what will make us transform? What will make us end this terrible confusion, sorrow, pain, anxiety, loneliness, all that? End. Tears. We have cried enough. Sorrow, nothing outside. I wonder if we realize that. No gods, no saviors, no external force, agency is ever going to change us. We are much too clever for all that. Much too cunning.